Welcome back to the channel. I'm JustMoparJoe, and this is the only place where my hair gets bigger every episode. So I've been busier than a one-armed man hanging wallpaper. Let me show you what's going on here. Remember this thing? Charlie Brown came back to town. So I'm waiting on my rear end. I got it pushed around here. Actually had some help. We pulled it about to right there and then rolled it backwards 2 feet, and the rear end has now decided that it's going to lock up. So that's it. Hopefully you can see that. So in order to get it into the shop, oh wait, let me show you what else I got going on here. I sprayed a bed liner in here. Looks pretty clean. Y'all know I like my Raptor liner. I didn't do a video on it, but I've got a video on how to spray Raptor liner over rust. If y'all want to check that out. I did that to the blue Mini. But this looks really pretty good. I didn't see any spots that I missed, which is awesome. It's going to be good stuff. Be there for years. Also, while I was spraying, went ahead and shot those old seal plates there. So blends right into the nice black carpet. Everything is beautiful. So interior's almost done. I still got to do these door handles, vent window seals. So I'll get that done today. Oh, and I got to put a rear end in it. So what I'm looking at right now, these are 6 lug. I've got a rear end lined up, hopefully out of a 86 Suburban. I've got to check the width on both of them. I can for sure move the pad, that's no big deal, but check that width, be sure it's not going to stick his tires out way out of the fenders or something like that. They're pretty nicely tucked in. So I'll try to go look at that today. But yeah, in order to get this in the shop, I've got my floor jack and I've got this metal plate right there. And I've got to get my floor jack to where it'll get on the smooth concrete, and then I'll be able to roll it forward. So hopefully y'all can watch me struggle with that for a few minutes and get it into the shop before it rains. I don't want the new bed liner to get wet, and also I can start pulling that rear end out. Y'all hang out. That's coming back. Look at that. Okay, got her jacked up. There's that pinion hanging out there. That bearing really looks pretty good. Surprisingly good. It's definitely dry as a bone, but moving over, my crack is right here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I can bring my light down. But I had, let me grab my bar. There we go. So there's that chunk. That's probably a crush sleeve. Ooh, it might be stuck. Oh, there you go. There's the pinion. Good golly. That's amazing. This rear end's dry as a bone. There's not even an oily film on that right there. How and why? There it is. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe I can zoom a little. Right there is that other part of the pinion. So a little worse for wear. Now, do you see what I see? I'm gonna leave it in there. It'll be a neat talking piece, but this thing has a chunk that comes out the front, like an 8 3/4 or a 9-inch Ford, and it looks like a plate also on the back. I don't know anything about these old Chevy rear ends, but I know this one is broken. So let me go ahead and get her pulled out of here. There what that looks like in the sunlight. Hello in there. Somebody's definitely put the RTV to it before. So that's been out, been serviced. Not the original rear end. I don't know. Maybe they forgot to put fluid in it. It's my best guess. Sheesh. I guess I can get to measuring it and see what I need to go get. Alright, so I found us a rear end. It's about 3 miles from the house. Show you what I'm doing here. Loading up these back wheels and tires. That other one does not have any wheels and tires on it. And it's a pick and pull kind of thing, so you gotta pick it yourself and pull it out of there. So I'll get this loaded up and show you what our situation looks like in just a second. Puppy dogs. A diamond in the rough. About like all that's left is this good old rear end here. So I'm not gonna film me pulling it out of here. I just wanted to show you what it looks like and where it's coming from. But anyway, got my work cut out for me. If I ain't had a day in a while, this is it. Look at that. Hit myself in the damn mouth with a breaker bar, knocking some shit loose. Fell and about to crack my kneecap earlier. Pinched my hands about 4 times today. Got one of them. About time to probably go home. I don't know. It'd be like that sometimes, I guess. I'm gonna finish getting this rear end out. Alright, It's another day. I'm feeling a lot better. Cool 36 degrees, 35, which is cold for Arkansas. I got to pressure wash this rear end and get it stuck in the truck today. So pressure wash paint, hopefully not get my shoes and clothes extremely wet like you would, you know, when you're pressure washing. So y'all hang out. Just getting the old piece of opinion off the old drive shaft. I'm probably not going to need that anymore. And I'll see how the new shaft mates up to the new rear end. Hopefully, easily, so it doesn't make my life harder. After that, I need to run and get a couple U-bolts. Let me show you. There's one. There's one of the old U-bolts. Like literally no threads left, and it's also bent, but like I don't know how this was staying. I'm not real sure how the rear end stayed in the truck, so I'm definitely improving every aspect of this vehicle, which is a good thing. It's what I'm here for. There we go. Got a grease cert. I can grease it before I put it in. U-joint feels pretty good. Thank goodness. It's not no slack. Hopefully you can see that. It's just a shade too small. I have no idea what this shaft is out of. You can see that pretty welded in there. Might be factory for the truck. I don't know. I'll measure this joint, and I'll measure, well, this is out of a 86 Suburban, so I'll measure this joint, measure that yoke, and find the right funky U-joint to order. I may call old Benny Bullock, see what he says about it. Nice and black inside of the brake drums. After I get it stuck in, I'll pull the drums off, clean them out, get those painted too. But I think I'm ready to roll her on under there. I'm assuming my tires are too tall, so I'll have to get about halfway there and then throw my floor jack underneath it, kind of like I came out with it. So y'all hang out. Try to get this swap over with. Oh, one other thing. Went and got my joint. This is a Precision 372 83286, if that helps anybody. And it is really wide one way and narrow the other way. The small caps take outside clips like this, and the inside take the inside clips. I got them popped in already. Hopefully you can see that. Like that. So I should have me a swap joint. I have not checked the length of my drive shaft yet because the rear end's not in yet. Hopefully it'll work and won't have to be cut down. But I know a place. I'm getting better at this. If you do enough of them, I guess you either get better or go home. I'm gonna put our new U-bolt in the front, like that. Plate looks like this. It'll go where everybody knows your name, like this. Right here. About like that and like that. Hold you bolt. Come on down. This is just going to be a whole fun thing that I probably won't film. I'm going to get my squeeze on this, get that stuck up, and come back and show you. Alright, the rear end is in. I got the brake drums painted nice and black in there, cleaned out, all that jazz. I got the drive shaft just kind of hanging out for now. I got to switch that U-joint over, but I think it's going to work. The truck might settle a little bit, but I don't think that tire's going to rub. This rear end was about 1 inch wider, but that dude is under there. I hadn't got to hook up the shock still, but I think I finally beat it. I know it was whipping me for a little while, but I'm making a comeback. So hopefully next time y'all see this truck, it'll be on its way down the road. Thank y'all for watching.